Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So firstly, I just want to say thank you to Beetles for sending over some PR. They sent over some gel polish and gel liners, so I'm going to be showing you guys that in today's video. So the package I have here, I already know what's in it because I do like to take sneak peeks. And you get some gorgeous gel liner colors: silver, gold, black, white, pink, and red. I'm just going to show all of the colors up close just so you guys can get a feel of what they look like. These bottles are 7 milliliters, so you do get a good amount. I think it's like the standard size for gel liners. The first color we're going to take a look at is the silver, and it is very pigmented. It almost give it like a chrome look. The second color we're going to take a look at is the gold, and this one also had that same effect. Like, all of these are very pigmented. Very pretty color. It has like that very metallic look. Then we have the black one, and this one was very like jet black, but I will say this one was a little bit runny. Like, it wasn't runny, but I could tell it was a little bit watered down than the rest. Next is the white, and this one was a super white color, and this one was absolutely my favorite to use. I had no problem using it, and it was really good to draw on my lines. And before I get too far, I do want to say that I'm just waking up. I dislike doing my voiceovers when I just wake up, but it's the only time that I'm able to do it, so I just have to do what I have to do. So the next color is this very light pink, and it is just so pretty. Like, it's such a really soft pink. The last color I'm going to show you from this first 6-piece gel polish liner set is the red, and it was super vibrant. Before I sat down to do the video, I did have some coffee, so my hands were a little bit more shakier than normal. The coffee just kind of made me jittery, so if you see my hands shaking, that is why. So let's just go ahead and get into the other gel liner set. I'm going to open it up and show you guys all of the colors. Now for this one, I don't know what to expect because, as you can see, I just unboxed it. So we see a green in there, so let's go ahead and pull it out. And the colors we get are these very bright neon type colors, and I absolutely love the bottles. They are so cute. And once again, these are 7 milliliters, so it's pretty the standard amount for gel liners. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys up close. The first color we get is this green, and this green matches the label on the bottle so perfectly. It definitely is going to show you what color you're going to be getting. Next color is this yellow, and it also matches the color on the label very well. The yellow is not too bright, but it's also still bright for a bright set because obviously yellow is a bright color. But I love the fact that these aren't like neon type colors, because just in case you want to like tone it down a little bit, I feel like these would be perfect for that. Next color we're taking a look at is this orange, and it was just so pretty. And I also do want to mention the actual liner brushes inside the gel liners. They were just the perfect size. I'm not sure what size it is. I'm pretty sure it says it on the bottle. I didn't really touch on that much, but I will look, and I'll leave it like on the screen or whatever. So the next color we get is this very pretty pink. It reminds me of like a fuchsia Barbie pink. And we get a purple. This purple was a very vibrant bold color. I really love this color, and it is the color I'm going to be using in today's video. I just couldn't resist using it because, as you guys know, purple is my favorite color. And last but not least, we get a blue, and this one was also very pretty. I feel like all of these colors matches the label very well, which I do appreciate because some of the label colorings be off a little bit, so I really like that it tells you exactly what color you're gonna get. So I wanted to swatch these, and I'm not gonna be using swatch sticks. I'm gonna take them all out and swatch them on a lint-free wipe. And these aren't meant to be perfect. It is just to display the colors. So if these look a little bit like not your typical swatches, I do apologize. It's just to show you guys what the colors look like. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a line of all of the colors. So here's all of the colors from that first 6-piece gel polish liner set, and all of these are so pretty. I feel like the first 3 colors work very well with each other, and then also the last 3 colors. So let's just go ahead and get into the second liner set. And here are all of the colors from the second gel liner set. All of these are just super pretty and I love the colors. They sort of remind me of the gel liners from makartt. I did like the consistency. The consistency was very nice, and here is just both of them. Now moving on to the gel polish set, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the paper so I can show you guys the packaging and what's inside. Once I removed the plastic, this is what the packaging looked like. This is a Brighten Your Style gel polish set. You get 20 colors in here, and let's just go ahead and open it up. Before I open it up, I wanted to show you guys that it is low odor and non-toxin free. And then we also get some little warnings, ingredients, instructions on the side. So when I open this up, the first thing we see is a pink gel art brush. This was very cute. I really love the color of this, and I'm not sure what size this is, but here's a closer look of it. And then of course we get the application guide. It shows you how to apply, prep, and all of that good stuff, and it also comes with like some tips and tricks. Now the first little styrofoam section I'm gonna take out, it has 4 different colors on it and 3 larger bottles. I'm gonna get into that later, but here is a closer look of the actual gel polish colors. Well, not colors, the bottles. But the first thing I did notice were how small these bottles were. These are the 5 milliliters, but I guess it kind of like, it doesn't really matter because you do get a lot of colors. So I feel like this would be a perfect set for beginners. And then it also comes with a top coat, matte top coat, and a base foundation gel. And I like how the matte top coat bottle is like matted out. I feel like that's so pretty and unique to the packaging. So I'm gonna take all of the colors out. I didn't know how I was gonna do this because I did actually wanted to show you guys the swatches, but 20 colors, that would be like super long, and I always try to say I don't want my video to be super long. This will be one of them just because I did do my application in real time. I'll get more into that later, but I took all of the colors out, and as you can see, you have some pretty pinks, which leads into the blues. You get a green, we have a red, which leads into the oranges, browns, nude colors, and then the last 2 we get a very muted like soft yellow, and then we also get like a white, almost like a milky white. So I'm just going to show you guys a closer look of one of the bottles first. You do get a label on the top, and when I open this, it does look like marble inside the bottle. So I did shake it up a little bit and see how it's gonna look. Once I did that, it was like it did mix back together, and I was able to like show you guys and swatch all of the colors. And also, before I get too far, I do want to show you guys the consistency of it. This was a very pretty color. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into the swatches. I did speed this up quite a bit just because I wanted to show you guys the entire swatching process. So with each bottle, I did have to like shake it up just a little bit, and I'm curing them for 30 seconds. So I'm just gonna let this part play out. I thought it was satisfying to watch. So I'll be back once I have cured all of the swatches and I can show you guys what they look like. So once I was done curing that last color, I did go ahead and label them 1 through 20. And then I also put them on a keyring so that I can show you guys a little better. And here is the first 10 colors. You get some really pretty pinks, you get a sheer color, you get some glitter. The colors in the middle are the more opaque ones, super pretty together, which goes down into the blue. You get 3 different types of blues. And then this glitter green here reminds me of like a Christmas tree, so I may do a Christmas set with those. Here's the last 10 colors, and these are more of the warmer tone colors. You get some reds, which leads into the browns and nudes, super pretty. Then you also get like this metallic gold. I feel like that one is just super pretty. Then we also get a chunky mixed glitter, a yellow, and a pretty sheer milky white. And all of these colors are 1 coat. I didn't add a top coat. They are actually pretty glossy on their own. And when I was about to put these back into the box, I did see this little message here, which it says that you have to stir the gel polish with the cat brush. So that was the reason for like the color separating. It do tell you like to stir them, which I shook them. You can do them either way. But getting into the nail set, I'm going to be using these extreme square from enailcoutoure. Then I'm also going to be using this little stand here. I got this from a makartt Your Nail Lab box. I'm also going to be using that pink little liner brush that was included in the 20-piece gel polish set. I'm also going to be using the black and white gel liners. Also, I'm going to be using the purple. The gel polish set didn't have a light purple, so I'm going to be taking this one called Breaking News from Nail Addict, and it is just a pretty lilac color. And then the last thing I picked out to use is this new color, which was included in the 20-piece gel polish set. I'm going to be taking this new color from the 20-piece gel polish set, and I'm going to be starting off with that color. So I'm taking I'm not sure what nail this is, but I'm taking this nude color and I'm doing a full coverage on this because I'm going to be doing a French tip. And I did leave most of my application in real time because I kind of struggle with like deciding on whether I'm going to speed it up or leave it in real time. So I wanted this to be in real time, well, with the exception of like the second nail or the second coat. But I'm going to cure these for 30 seconds. These colors also applied really smoothly. I was able to get a really good pigmented smooth application with just 1 coat, and I really love that about gel polishes. You never want to make your coats too thick or the nail will look very bulky. So I cured them for 30 seconds, and now I'm just taking some of that Breaking News color from Nail Addict. I'm going to put some on my nail palette, and I'm going to take that thumb I put that nude color on, and I'm going to be creating a smile line to do a French tip. Doing these French tips was a little bit difficult because this color seemed a little bit runny or like thin, so it was kind of hard to see. I had to like pile on some just to be able to get that right, but I did work with it. I'm gonna do my smile line first, clean it up a little bit, and then fill in the rest of the colors. And then I'm also gonna do the same thing for my ring finger. So I went ahead and repeated the same thing on my ring finger, and I did apply 2 coats of this Breaking News color, and that's how the nails are looking. Now I'm going to be taking that Breaking News color, and I'm going to be doing a full coverage nail on my index and pinky nail. And this is going, oh, I haven't mentioned, but as you can see from the title, the thumbnail, I'm going to be doing some plaid nails, because what other way to showcase these gel liners than doing lines? So I felt like this was the perfect opportunity to show off these gel liners, and also to just practice doing lines, because I really struggle with that sometimes, and it was just the perfect opportunity, like I said. So I'm going to pop that into the light once I got the coverage that I wanted, and then I'm going to repeat that on the pinky nail. So I'm gonna be starting with the white gel liner, and this process was just super easy. It was actually very satisfying. I enjoyed doing them. But to start off the plaid, I'm gonna be starting off by laying down the white color, and as you can see, I was able to get a pretty decent straight line. I just took my time and just kind of slowly went down the entire nail. And if you pay attention to my pinky finger, this also helps me from being shaky. It just kind of creates a stable nail, so my hand is not like free falling down the entire nail. I'm just gonna fix that line up, cure that for 30 seconds so that I don't mess anything up, and then I'm also going to do another strip of this white color near the top, going across this white line. So once I was done cleaning that line up, this is how it looks, and it looks pretty decent and straight. I was actually impressed by this one, so I went ahead and cured that, and now I'm gonna take the white striper brush once again, and I'm gonna do another thick white line going across this near the top. And disregard that little dot. I decided I was gonna put it lower, so I did go like a little bit lower, and under that create the line. I'm gonna remove that little dot once I finish, but I'm just going to repeat that, making sure the line is straight. I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds and then go in with the next color. The next color we're going to use to create this plaid look is the black, and this one was also a very nice color. It did seem a little bit like thinner than the rest of the colors, but it was still manageable. So I'm just going to be outlining the white in this black, and you want to make sure to keep these lines pretty thin. At least I tried to keep them thin, and as you can see, these are coming out really nice, like the lines are straight for the most part. So I'm just going to outline the white. I did flash cure them after every few lines just so that I wouldn't mess anything up. And once again, pay attention to my pinky. I do have that like up against my thumb just to create a stable nail so that I won't have to be free falling down the entire nail with a wobbly hand. And yeah, I'm just going to let you enjoy this process. So for this line, it did come out a little bit too thick, so I am going to take my brush and remove it, or like clean it up a little bit so that it's not super thick. So this is how the nail is turning out so far. I was really taking my time, like this took so much concentration. I went ahead and cured that, and now I'm just collecting the lines at the intersection of where these two colors meet, because you will have to like connect the entire line. Once you've connected both of the lines, this is how it should look, and I'm actually liking how this is turning out. So I went ahead and cured that for 30 seconds. A tip for this, make sure that these lines on the outside is cured, because just in case you mess up, it will be difficult to just remove that middle line. So you want to go in between those black lines and create another thin strip of line going down the entire white part. So as I got down to like the lower section, the line did become a little bit thick, so I did have to take my brush and kind of clean it up a little bit. And the outline colors being cured, it really did help. So once I do that, I'm just going to repeat that for the other little line and cure that also for 30 seconds. And here's how the start of the plaid look is coming out. So I went ahead and cured that, and now I'm going to take the purple because this is the color that I'm going to be using. So for the purple, I'm just going to be taking this nail art liner brush, and I'm going to be going down the entire nail on the opposite side of the white line. And this one is not going to be as thick as the white line. It would just be like a normal line, almost like the little black ones that I placed. And this was a little bit difficult because it's kind of further away. I couldn't really rest my pinky on my thumb like I could with the other one. So I did just kind of go down the line as best as I could, and I did clean it up just a little bit so that it's more straight. So I'm going to continue doing that. Once I get it straight, I'm also going to do another line just like I did the white, but instead I'm going to do it at the bottom, and I'm just going to let this part play out, and I'll pop back in a few seconds. So I just wanted to pop back in really quickly to ask you guys, are you enjoying this video in real time? Because I know like this is only one nail and we're already at 21 minutes. Kind of struggle with like deciding if I'm going to speed it up or play it in real time. So comment down below and let me know, what do you guys think of the real time video. But this is how the plaid nail is looking, and of course I'm not going to do all of the nails in real time on here. So I finished up all of the plaid nails off camera. It was a process, like I was really like concentrating so hard, but I really love how these turned out. I did some plaid nails on the French nails, which turned out super pretty. I cured all of them for 30 seconds. Of course I didn't know how I was going to do the middle finger, but I did want to tie in more of that light purple, so I'm taking that breaking news color from Nail Addict, and I'm going to be doing 2 coats on the middle finger. And of course I'm going to be curing for 30 seconds in between each layer. So after curing my second layer off camera, I'm going to be taking that matte top coat from the 20-piece gel polish set, and I'm going to be doing a layer over all of the nails. At first I was going to do them glossy, but for some, like when I apply matte top coat over nail art, it just like enhances it so much better. So I'm going to be applying a thin layer over all of the nails and curing for 30 seconds. And after curing, as you can see, they look so much better matte. Well, at least to me, I really love them matte. So now I'm gonna be taking some of my these nail charms that I got from, I believe I got them from Shein. I'm not sure. I did an AliExpress and a Shein nail haul. I'll leave both of them down in the description box. And I'm also going to be taking some of these rhinestones. These rhinestones came from the makartt decor collection. It comes with some AB crystals and then also some regular clear in different sizes. I'm going to be taking the clear just to match the hearts that I got. I'm going to be placing some of the makartt rhinestone glue where I want the crystals to be, and I'm just going to do like an S shape. I'm going to put the heart in the middle, and I'm just going to follow out that design with some rhinestones, starting off bigger then leading into bigger sizes near the middle. And I'm just gonna let this part play out. I did speed it up because of course if this was in real time it would take too long, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let this part play out and let you guys enjoy it. Then after applying the rhinestones to my middle nail, I did decide I'm gonna add another heart and some rhinestones on the French tip nails just to kind of tie in more of the bling. And this is how that looks. I cured that, and then also I did the same thing for the ring French tip nail, and this is how they look. I really love how this set turned out, and the matte top coat just makes them look even better. But what I did notice, like, it has like little glossy spots from the rhinestone glue, so the next day I actually had to wait because I couldn't really take pictures in these, so I waited the next day. I went over the glossy parts with some more of that matte top coat. I applied my peel off base coat, everything, and then I applied them with some nail glue, added some cuticle oil, and this is how the nails turned out. And I just love how these nails turned out. At first, like, okay, so I created this set days ago, and at first I was thinking like something looked a little bit off, but now as I'm going back watching the process doing the voiceover, like, they look super cute to me. Like, I'm so happy that I was able to do this design using these gel liners. And like I said, I don't really know what the links are gonna be because they actually wanted to send me dip powders, so I'll try my best to find these links. Comment down below what you guys thought of this nail set, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.